Howdy, folks. Welcome. Or welcome back, or whatever. Today, we're going to be creating a new file. This was a test file I did for what could possibly be an upcoming project. But we're not sure. But today I'm gonna kind of work on my own little project that I might put up on like what the fuck is that website called? I don't know. itch.io or Game Jolt. That's what it's called. That's a possibility. And just something really small, not cost anything. And just be something, be kind of fun for a little bit. Not gonna be anything super special, just something to help me kind of learn Godot a bit. So, but I am gonna eat first. So what I actually wanted to do, hello? Dog? No, dog. One thing I actually wanted to do is I saw about a month ago, someone made a horror game about Asmongold in his house, and I kind of want to watch him play it. I don't normally like to watch Asmongold. Has some takes that I think are just kind of like wrong, but when he does like gameplay stuff, sometimes it can be kind of fun. I'm just gonna watch a little bit of that while I eat some. I'll try to be quick because I know I don't want this to be like, hey, I'm watching somebody else on my own stream. I don't want it to be like that. So I'm just gonna eat while I do this.
Confrontation at all costs and rely on your wits to survive the night.
Look at that picture.
I've never played a horror game before, by the way, my whole life.
Really?
Hello again, are you awake? Come on, it's only been 3 weeks since you got here. Remember what I keep telling you. Just keep staring at the TV and everything will be over. Let the TV drain your memories. You'll be ready soon enough.
Okay. Where am I? How did I get here? I need to find shelter. Okay. Can I move? Oh, I can move. Pick up flashlight. Turn flashlight on, okay. Flashlight battery is on there. Okay, so it's really low. Oh, I guess let's go this way. And I can run. Okay, by holding down shift. Can I jump? Okay, I can spacebar. Okay. L shift to run. Okay. Oh. Turn flashlight off. Okay. Running makes too much noise. Where is it? Out of bounds. Oh, okay, okay. Let me go this way then. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way or not. I've got to walk. I don't want to make noise and attract anything that's bad. What's this? Okay, wait. Did I just turn all the way around? Okay. So if that's what I need to do, maybe I should go. Okay, so if this is the right way. Oh, fuck. My thing went out. Just go straight? Yeah, let's go straight.
Adams.
Oh, and there's my stamina down at the bottom. I see now. Where the hell am I? Okay, no, alright, so I'm gonna go this way then. Go right to the house? I don't know which way to go. I've got to figure it out. I don't know if I'm supposed to go up or down. Okay, we've got to go this way then.
Those bastards. They need to give me a fucking straw. I'll be right back.
No? Jump. Okay. Go straight. Okay. This is where I started. Let's go this way. Okay, so we're at this, and now go straight. Okay. No, I don't have any navigational skills. I don't navigate things naturally. Okay. What the hell is that?
House.
What the wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You got 3 new messages.
What the fuck? Is there a way I can get in here? I don't think there is. Fuck.
It's a house. Of course you can find a way in. A horror game.
I can't get in there at all.
Right in front of you. Right in front of you.
I see. It's so dark, it's hard for me to see. Oh, it's a phone.
アスモンパパ、You are a piece of shit. 福優、You are bold and I am not your daughter anymore. 福優、You can kiss my VTubers. 福優。
Hello, Asmin. I just wanted to let you know that you will not be invited to the Streamer Awards this year. It's not like you would have shown up anyway. And my wife said that you stink a lot, and that bothers the other guests in the event. So please do not come. And for the love of God, Asmin, take a goddamn shower.
It's Ludwig. I just realized. That's supposed to be Ludwig.
When are you gonna play a fucking game on your stream?
Oh my fucking god.
Does he not play games on his stream?
Jesus Christ.
What does he do all day?
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hide? Why would I need to hide? Press tab to open inventory. This is my driver's license. Okay. Oh, what's in the box? Oh, it's locked. Interact. What did I just loot? Oh, battery. So that's good. Okay, we got more batteries. What's in here? Okay. What happens if I go in here?
You hide. Boy, he wasn't kidding when he said he's never played a horror game before.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit's pretty ambient though.
All right. I think we should just keep moving then.
Like, the music is pretty ambient.
Shit. I've got to be safe. I don't know if I'm going to... What the fuck? What's this?
Yeah, it looks like something. Oh, it's a fence.
No. No. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. It's my fucking treehouse. With all the shit in the box.
It's not a it's not a tree house if it's not in a tree.
My god. Oh, that's the mattress.
It is the mattress. Wow, there's blood on it.
Go to Wendy's at midnight, eat food, pass out on this mattress, wake up at 2 a.m., stream all fucking night. Yes! And there's the stump that I would throw axes at. And this is a giant hole that I... Oh, these are the cinder blocks that I had upstairs. I got rid of them. Oh my god. What the fuck? I wonder who's buried here?
Who's buried there, Asmund?
Bro.
What was that weird glowy thing?
This
Like-
is the... Oh my... That's the bird?
Oh, excuse me.
This is insane.
That's like a
Can I go
play set,
inside
but it's
here?
not a tree house.
Open this...
He tried boob. Wow. I wonder if he knows you need to go find the code. 696.
Okay. Fuck.
You need to go find the code.
And this is my... Oh my
Oh,
god. It's even got
excuse
the-
me.
Wait, it's got the yellow slide. Oh my... This is insane. It's even got the tools that I had there. And the Bro, what the fuck? Only the Roach King can wield the OTK sword. Oh my god. This is insane. This is wild, bro. This is so good. I'm just in shock, bro. This is insane. Okay.
Huh.
God. All right, let's go inside.
See how close the house is. All right. I'm probably gonna play the video for like audio. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play the video for audio, just to have some audio playing. Excuse me. Wow. Well, yeah, just to. Holy cow. All right. So I'm gonna play the video for like audio. While I start the project here. All right. So, new game. I'm awesome.
Oh my fucking god. The Pegasus thing? No
Wait.
way.
Back up.
Dude. With all the fucking Amazon packages that my mom used to order, the old wooden chairs, the clock, the picture of the Virgin Mary, the roaches, the drink that Emmy left on the table a year ago. Oh my god. The microwave. The knife, yes. The picture of. I remember I put those up. Oh my god. This is insane. I don't even know what to say. Let me see what happens if I go into the garage. Probably a good idea, not. Shit! Can I step on him? I can't. Okay. I don't even know if I want to put the light on, man. I'm scared. Oh my god. And that's the old TV we would watch Lord of the Rings on VHS.
Wow. Classic.
What the Bro, it's moving me around. What the fuck is going on? It. Oh my.
Let's just make the character first. Animated sprite 2D. Oh god. I'm trying. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what I should.
Godot.
I need a refresher.
Subfolders and click and drag them into Godot. And
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I remember watching and being like, that video is like how I want to like get started. Like I know not to get like stuck in tutorial hell, but this is like how I want to like start. I want to start off right. Okay. See? And then we right. God, okay. Trying to remember.
we play our game. It's not going to be very exciting, but let's try it out. So let's hit play up here or simply press F5. It's going to tell us that we haven't selected a main scene. We need to tell Godot which scene to run. I'm just going to press select current, and you can see that our game scene becomes blue to let us know that this is now our main scene. And as you can see, not much is happening. Sign up here, and this will be our player scene. And the root node
Oh, like doing chapters. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Yeah. Gonna do test level. Yeah, test level. Okay. Rye.
node for our add a new body with the environment. So let's hit create, and now we can see our node here, but
Oh, I see. I see. So we're not gonna see. Really? So I guess I don't necessarily need this node 2D if I'm like if all I make. Okay, so let me try to explain here. I'm making a scene for a character, and this character it starts here. At least it should start. Right?
we can't actually see our player control. Or in our case, we want to create an animated images character here on the right to change
I wonder. How is that?
Control A, and that's
Why
we can
we're
see
we're
our
learning
node
here.
that we want to be able to collide with characters. Pressing the plus here or hitting Control A, and let's search for character body 2D. As you can see, this is a 2D physics body that is specialized for characters moved by script. So it's perfect for a player character that we want to be able to collide with the environment. So let's hit create, and now we can see our node.
I guess it's really just for organization purposes. You don't necessarily need this node 2D because you're basically your parent in this scene is the character. So that's kind of just
Here
going with.
that you can see we can
But
choose a single animated. Now with this node selected, we can use the inspector here on the right to change properties on that node. If we select a different node, say our character body 2D,
Yeah.
change, and we want to give it some sprite frames, the individual frames that will make up our animation. So let's click here and add a new sprite frames. And now with this selected, we can
new.
see that it will open up the sprite frames window.
Okay. Maybe when I tried to do it before, it just needed to be under character body. Right frame. Oh, well, not okay.
At the bottom. And in this window, we're going to press this tiny icon here that lets us add frames from a sprite sheet.
Okay,
So
our assets,
go into our
sprites,
assets under our
idle.
sprites. Let's find our knight.png. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and packed all the different sprite frames of the knight's animation into a single
by
image.
one.
This is called a sprite sheet.
Yeah.
It's a very efficient way of working with lots of sprites, such as when doing animation. Otherwise, we would have to create an image for each single frame, which would quickly become an unmanageable amount of files. Now, to start adding these frames in, we first need to configure the grid here. Currently, it's set to 4 by 4. Let's go ahead and increase this. I've created an 8 by 8 grid here. And as you can see, each frame now has its own grid cell. And let's just start by adding the idle animation. To do this, we simply click the frames in the order that we would like. So I'm going to go from the left-hand side.
So 0, 1,
as
obviously.
you can see, it says this to 0, the first frame. Then I'm going to click the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And now it goes from 0 to 3, and we'll play from left to right.
Right.
You can always click again to remove. And this is how you can quickly build an animation from different parts of your sprite sheet. So I'll select these 4 frames and hit Add Frames. Now let's hit F to center our character on the screen. And I'm going to use the scroll wheel to zoom in.
Yeah.
Also click
and this one, go to project settings. One is, and I'm going to try and figure this out. I'm going to try. I think, no, that's not it. Oh, I think we want nearest. Yeah, that makes it crisp.
and drag with the middle mouse button to...
I forgot. I want to do... This is like the main level here. Yep. Oh, no. Rye. Hi, player.
Pan. Now our character looks...
Yeah, we know.
Animated sprite. Here, when we start the game. And
oh, you can actually do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so if I play? That's cute. That's cute. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Our character.
And finally, I'm going to take the sprite here and move it up to make it kind of stand on this line. And that's it for our graphics for now. We'll...
Yeah? Wonder what the importance of that is. But I'm okay with that. Did you zoom in? It looks like it's 1 millipixel off.
add more animations later, but as you can see, we're currently getting this warning here in the scene view. And
Right. We need a collider. Collision shape 2D. And it needs shape. I think personally I'm going to do a rectangle. Makes the most sense. Well, and I'm gonna got a bottom.
And if I hover over it, it's going to say that this node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. And this is because a character body 2D is a physics node. And whenever we're working with physics, we need to define a shape that the physics engine can work with. So let's add a new node. I'm going to press the plus
what the
sign
hell?
here. I'm going to search for collision shape 2D, hit create. And here in the inspector, we can now define a new shape. I'm going to add a circle shape. I'm going to make this a bit smaller and drag it up. Somewhere around there looks fine. Now you're probably thinking, well, this is pretty far from our actual graphics, but that's totally fine. Colliders rarely need to be very precise, and it's a good rule of thumb to make them a bit smaller than the graphics if you need to. Having colliders that are too large is simply going to be frustrating when playing. So let's now rename the top node here to player. And let's save the scene, Control S, as player, hit save. And now we can go into our game scene and simply drag our player in here. So I'm going to go to the top here and drag in the player. We also need to create a camera so that we can control what is currently being shown. So let's add a new node, hit Control A, search for camera 2D, hit create. And now if we press F, we can see that we have this huge camera viewport. This is definitely currently too large, so let's zoom in on our camera. I'm going to set the zoom here to 4x4 and simply click and drag our camera to be on top of the player. And now we can try playing our game.
Wait, I'm sorry, how did you add it?
Click and drag our camera on our camera. I'm going to set the zoom here to 4x4 and simply click and drag
a good
our
rule of
camera
thumb
to
here?
be on top of the player. And now we can try playing our game. And there you go. We now have a player that is playing an idle animation and nothing else is happening. That's because we need to add a script that allows us to move around. So let's close our game, go into our player scene, and with our player node selected...
Oh, you see, it's not doing it. Doing it. I think I need pause. Isn't there like an auto? Yeah, autoplay. Okay. We autoplay this one on load because it's idle. So like now when we play, it'll do it. Here. See? Look at that. We got something. Cool.
Let's press this add script button. Here we can choose a template.
Oh, right. Right. All right, well, anyways. Next chapter. So yeah, if I go here and then just add script, basic movement, that kind of thing. Okay. Back here. You should fall. Oh, he's not going to fall. Is he not falling? Maybe I have it under the wrong.
Of course, we're going to do some programming in this video, but writing player movement can quickly become a bit overwhelming. So for now, we'll use the basic movement template provided by Godot. Then later, we'll go in and modify it to play different animations and rebind input to the keys we'd like to use. As for the path here, I'm going to make sure that we put this inside of our scripts folder, and let's just name it player. Let's hit create.
Up. Saved. Now is he going to fall? Oh, he's not falling.
And as you can see, this creates a script that will move around our character. I know that this might look really confusing at first, but don't worry, we'll have a look at what all this means later. For now, let's just try playing. And our player...
He doesn't even fall! My guy doesn't do that. Oh, that... Okay, I know why it's not doing it now. If I were to, like... do that... I know why it's not doing it. Okay, so I saved it, and now if I do it, he'll fall. Yep, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Good. Good.
And our player immediately static thinks that, let's say, let's add a collision shape. So we're going to also point it to the side here and horizontal axis here. So as you can see, it's currently pointing up. We could also point it to the side here, and now it's going to extend infinitely on the vertical. I'm going to hit Ctrl Z to undo that. Instead, I'm going to select the entire static body here. I'm going to change to the Move tool by pressing this icon here or simply W on the keyboard. And I'm going to move it down under our character. And jump with the space high, so let's modify our script to change that. Let's close our game, R130, and the jump velocity. So I'm going to set the speed to something less like 130.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that.
The jump velocity to say -300. And now when we play,
I'm okay
it
with that.
looks and feels a lot better. So our player is moving around, but currently there's not much to look at. So let's build a world to explore. World building 1.0.
Yeah, now I just need the refresher on how to do tile map.
World, let's begin by removing our collider here. We're going to build an actual ground for him to stand on. And let's instead add a tile map node. So let's press new node and search for tile map. Now, the most common way to create levels in 2D is by using tiles. In other words, we build our game world by drawing different tiles onto a grid. This is a great way to work because we can create a lot of varied levels using just a few tiles. The tile assets we use to paint are normally packed together into one big image, just like our player was. This is called the tile set. So the tile set is a node we need to add a tile set. So in our inspector under tile set, we create a new tile set. And if we press it here, we get to configure some things about it. The main thing you want to make sure is set correctly is the tile size. The tile set in our asset does indeed have 16 by 16 pixel tiles, so we'll just leave that as is. Now at the bottom here, you can see that we have two.
Oh God, I actually don't know. Did I do 8? Did I do 8? It might be 8, actually. Pretty sure it's 8.
Tabs. We have the tile set and tile map. So before we can start painting with our tile map, let's go into our tile set and configure this property. The main thing we want to do is drag in our tile set asset. So let's go into our assets folder under sprites and drag in the world tileset.png.
What the hell?
It's going to.
Did I not? Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I should do. Anyways, so I did that. And then I need. Hold on. 8 by 8. Yeah, then if I do a new one, it's 16 by. Oh, that's. God, I don't remember. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess it is 16. That mean if I do 32 by 32. Okay. So each square, like full square, 16 pixels. Good to know. What is 16 by 6? Which means, first of all, I need to do this. I need to do any of this. Tile set. You know, I did need to. Let's. Oh, it exported this folder, didn't it? Oh, not that one. Did it? Where the hell did it export? Tile set. Does that mean it's here now? What the hell? It going. Didn't mean to do that. Export this one. Okay, there's that file.
Ask us if we would like to automate and drag in the world tileset.png. It's going to ask us if we would like to automatically create tiles.
It is. Oh, tile set, that's right.
Tiles in the atlas. We do, so let's press yes. And now let's make some more room here and we can zoom in to view it. And as you can see, it's actually gone ahead and automatically detected the grid cells that have tiles.
Okay.
If for some reason it's made an error, we can always use our eraser here to remove tiles. In this case here, it thinks that the top of the palm tree is a bunch of different tiles. I'm going to use the eraser to get rid of these and instead go out of the erase mode and then hold down shift while clicking and dragging to turn this into one big tile. It's also split up the trees into 3 different tiles, but in this case it's actually something that we want because it allows us to create trees of varying heights. I'll show you this once we start painting. Other than that, I think it looks good. So with this tile set up, we can now go to our tile map and start painting. Make sure that the scene has the select tool and that the tile map has the paint tool enabled. And now let's simply select a tile and start painting it in. If you make a mistake, you can always right click to remove. So I'm just going to fast forward through me. If you make a mistake, you can and now let's simply select tool or painting we want because it allows us to create trees of varying heights. I'll show you this once we start painting. Other than that, I think it looks good. So with this tile set up, we can now go to our tile map and start painting.
Oh, we gotta select which ones we want. Oh shit. That looks pretty good.
Make sure that the scene has simply moving platform. And if the trick here is that you're always going to select mode in order to select large chunks and move them. Decorating, let me just show you the cool trick with the trees here. So let's say we want to add. So once you're happy with the level, let's just go ahead and press play and our player is going to fall. We go to our tile map, go under our tile set, physics layers and add a new layer. Then with this layer, we can go under our tile set and here we need to choose what tiles belong to the physics layer.
Okay, right.
Because we don't want to collide with everything in our tile map. The trees and bushes.
That's
we just want to pass right through. So let's go to paint here. And the property that we want to paint is the physics layer 0 we just created. And now we can actually go ahead and paint onto our tiles these physics settings. So I'm simply going to paint this onto all the different solid tiles. And if you make a mistake and want to remove a tile, we go here, select clear, and now we can paint with no physics, or we can go back to the default tile shape, which is the entire tile, and paint with that, or simply hit F to do that. So C and F are the shortcuts here. Now, there are also some tiles that we do want physics on, but where we need the collider to only be on part of the tile, such as our bridge here. So if I zoom in on our bridge, we can see that if I just paint physics onto these, it doesn't look right. Instead, we need to go in and only paint a partial collider. So over here on the left, we can actually modify these colliders to exactly suit our needs. We can even add and remove points by clicking and right-clicking. But in this case, 4 points will do just fine, and that's a good shape for our collider. Then we can paint these onto the 3 different tiles, and then for the next one here, we can configure it. Just go ahead whenever you are cursor. He's currently just running off the screen. Under the position, so let's start adding some that move dynamic and moving elements, such as platforms.
Right. Not worried about that. Not right now. Oh, I see. Look at that, man. We died. Look at that. That's really cool. All right. I'm going to go back here. And
Player 2.0. So far, we've been using the character movement template pretty much as is, but we need to modify it in order to add animation to our player, as well as change the key bindings that we use to move. So what are we
right.
looking at?
So I need to change that. We yeah. Left. Right. It. Not shift. Okay. Back to the script here. Left. Right.
At here? Well, the top 2 lines define 2 constants with our speed and jump velocity. There's also a variable here that defines the gravity based on our project settings. By default, this is a value of 980. So we have We have these three values, but the meat of the script is really inside of this physics process function. Physics process is very similar to the process function we used for our enemy. However, while process is great for a lot of things, there is one part of the game engine that really struggles with not knowing how many times per second it is going to be run. That is the physics engine. Physics in general need to update at fixed intervals to avoid janky behavior. Luckily, physics process solves this problem because it runs at a fixed rate, 60 times per second by default. This is independent of your game's actual frame rate and helps physics run smoothly. We use it for anything that involves the physics engine, like moving something that should collide with its environment, such as a player character. So in this function, a few things are happening. If the player is not standing on a surface, we add gravity. If we press the spacebar and the player is on a surface, we jump, and then we get the direction we need to move in based on what arrow keys are pressed and move accordingly. Now let's start by rebinding some input keys. For this, Godot uses an action, moving right. Then we can use the plus sign for input to jump. For a move, the arrow to UI. This is why it says things like...
Okay, I thought it was like default, but I guess I should put a jump in, apparently.
UI accept here. Let's replace these with our own actions instead. And as you can see, it will actually help us by auto-completing here. So I'm going to put in jump for my jump action.
Yeah.
For moving left here, I'm going to change to move left. And for moving right, I'm going to change to move right. And now we can use the keys bound to our actions to move around, which in my case are both the bast keys and the arrow keys. Awesome. The next thing we need to do is to update our player graphics to face the direction we are moving in, and to play the right animation. Let's start by flipping our sprite based on direction. So just like with our enemy, we first need a reference to the animated sprite node. Again, here we can simply click and drag and hold down Control. Again, I'm going to remove the 2D from the name to make it shorter, and then we'll...
Okay. I don't really gravity portion it.
add some extra code to our function. Now, this line here defines a variable called direction that is based on our input. If we don't press any buttons, direction will be 0. If we press move right, direction will be 1. And if we press move left, direction becomes -1. So we can use this variable to check if we are moving left or right. I'm going to make some space in the code here and make my own comments as well.
Okay.
So use a hashtag for a comment. This here gets the input direction, which can either be -1, 0, or 1. And this down here actually applies the movement. So in between, we can add a section that flips the sprite.
Right. Okay. Right. The movement, so obviously whichever direction, like the actual movement itself. Now we're looking to flip based on input. So how do I it's like if, right? If direction
is greater than 0.
Okay, that's right. So I can just do if direction 0 is that required?
Well, that means we're moving to the right, and we can set animated sprite dot flip horizontally to false. If this is not the case, well then we want to check if our direction is less than 0. For this we can use the elsif or elif keyword. So
Anyways. Yeah, flip h equals false because we are not it's elif. That's right. Okay. Direction is less than 0. Animated right flip h equals true. That should change. That should change the character. Oh shit. Look at that, man. Hell yeah. Hmm. Feed. Animated sprite. Play. I don't remember.
So elsif and 2 new animations. Let's go to 2D view, select our animated sprite, and let's add 2 new animations. One called run.
Oh, I see. So we need 2 new animations. Oh, right. Okay. Run. Jump. This one. Now if I come back up here, okay, I gotta learn how to do this in
And one
code.
for night. Then for the jump animation, I'll also add a sprite frame. And there are a bunch of different ways to go about this. But in our case here, I think we should actually play our jump animation whenever we could use our script sprite. Let's add a new segment, which is going to play more standing the animation called idle. If this is not the case, so
Oh, it is just play. Okay.
else, well then we want to play animated
Right.
sprite dot play the run animation. And that's actually
Okay. So not. If I really need, I can just do it here, can I? I guess it's default. I think I'm gonna make it idle though. Will that work? I did the animation wrong for sure. That's hilarious though. That's so funny. Okay. Well, that worked. But the jump didn't work. Well, let's hold our horses. Jump. Just want one, right? Yeah, we just want that one. And then this one, we want run. So now if I play, actually, can I? Oh, well, go back here. Yeah, because I want this to be the first one to pop up. Okay, that works. So that does not work.
Really it.
How did he do it?
If we now start running, we can see our run animation being played. Finally, we just need to add our jump animation. And here we can use a built-in function of our character body 2D, which is to check if we are standing on the floor. So at the top here, we'll check if we're currently on the floor, is on floor. Well, then we want to go ahead and play our idle or run. So I'll cut.
Well, I guess this is if not. Okay, well, let me do this then. But the run works. Okay. So if okay, is on floor. Made sprite. Or why? Oh, back. Else play jump. So will that work? Try. Wait a minute. Hmm. Now let me just do this then. It is kind of doing weird things. Oh. Direction. Hey, that works. Direction wrong with my gun.
This using Control X, paste it in here, make sure you tab in. And if we are not standing on the floor, well, then we're in the air and we can.
Oh, so it just needs to be. Gotcha. So like this needs to be. Yeah. You are on the floor and your direction is 0. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Now that should work. That's so cool. Look at us. Look at us. Hey, how about that? Fuck yeah, man. So cool. No. Okay. Well, that's so awesome. I dig that a lot. One last thing I'm going to do.
Modify these colliders
I have to set up this tile map. What is deprecate?
On Godot, latest update 4.3, tile map were deprecated. So to fix this bug, we click on our tile map, we click on tile map, then we go to the toolbox and extract tile map. Then we right click, we change type to a node, and as you can see, it's working.
Really? Huh. Oh, whoops. Hmm. He's just falling through it. But the thing is, oh, what if I did this? God, I need to back up.
To exactly suit our. So once you're happy with choose what tiles belong to the physics layer. You can go set the tiers and move. Now we'll add a tree here at the tiles. The level, that's because go on need to add a physics layer to our tiles. To do this, we go to our tile map, go under our tile set, physics layer.
Oh. Oh. Why? I was like, where the fuck do I click? Been doing it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. New tile set. Yes. There it is. Yeah. Tile set. Boom. That should on, that's so cute. Oh, dead. Okay. Okay. Well, that's adorable. Everything is saved. Well, that's just freaking adorable. Hey, well, now it is time. Time for some World of Warcraft or with. Whoops. Good enough. Well, this was cute and very pleasant. But we are going to. Wow. Wow.